Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ring, where today we'll be pitting two of the galaxy's best bounty hunters against one another. In one corner, wearing the wide-brimmed hat and ranking as the most deadly bounty hunter of the Clone Wars era, the Duros, Cad Bane. And in the opposite corner, wearing a suit of Beskar armor he got from his daddy, and holding the title of deadliest bounty hunter of the Imperial era, Boba Fett. Now take your seats, ladies and gentlemen, take your seats and prepare yourself for what is to be sure to be an exciting match.
A quick note, each character will be participating in this match in their primes. So we'll have Clone Wars Cad Bane and Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. We'll be putting Cad Bane and Boba Fett through 5 categories to decide which bounty hunter is the best. Whoever takes the majority of the categories wins the match. The categories are physical ability, armor, feats, weapons and gadgets, and skill.
Without further ado, let's get this match started. Round 1, physical ability.
Cad Bane stands at around 6 feet tall and has a lean frame that emphasizes agility and speed over brawn. Therefore, his fighting style isn't too physically inclined. His strategy revolves around keeping his distance and letting his blasters and gadgets do the work. When this fails, Bane tends to struggle a little bit, such as in his recent brawl with Fennec Shand. Boba Fett also stands around 6 feet tall and has a sturdy, muscular build. While he prefers to keep his enemies at bay by using his jetpack and firing at them from a distance, he was trained in hand-to-hand combat by his father, Jango Fett, who was a master combatant. Additionally, I just feel better about Boba Fett's build. He'd be able to take more punishment than Bane while dealing out more as well. If these two bounty hunters ever came to physical blows, I'd give Boba Fett the nod.
Round 2, armor.
I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on this one. Boba Fett has a suit of Beskar steel armor. Cad Bane dresses like a cowboy from the 1800s. He prioritizes style over protection. Sure, he looks cool, but he'd certainly get smoked a lot easier than Boba Fett would. Boba takes round 2.
Round 3, feats.
Cad Bane was the top bounty hunter in the galaxy during a time of strife and war, when there were thousands of Jedi Knights running about the galaxy. He killed one Jedi that we know of and held his own against some of the best the Order had to offer in Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, and Quinlan Vos. He even managed to contend with Kenobi and Vos at the same time, and one could argue got the better of them in that engagement. Boba Fett, through no fault of his own, has little experience fighting Jedi. He did take on an early Jedi Luke Skywalker and would have won if not for luck, but other than that, he just doesn't have the feats against the level of opponents that Bane does. I award this round to Cad Bane.
Round 4, skill.
This one is potentially the most difficult round to call. For Cad Bane, we have numerous examples of him taking on highly dangerous opponents such as Jedi or other bounty hunters. Boba Fett has a reputation of being the best bounty hunter in the galaxy, but we haven't really seen him show out, other than in a couple episodes of The Mandalorian. As of right now, I believe Cad Bane is the more skilled of the two, just based off of canonical evidence, though I freely admit that Boba Fett could surpass him as we get more and more examples of his skill. Cad Bane takes this round to even the score at 2 rounds apiece.
Round 5, weapons and gadgets.
So, with our two combatants all tied up, it all comes down to this: their gear. Cad Bane typically wields 2 LL-30 blaster pistols that are excellent for close-range encounters. They can fire rapidly and aren't cumbersome at all. He also possesses rocket boots, which allow him to contend with force-sensitive opponents, as well as greatly increases his mobility. Furthermore, Bane wields stunners and a flamethrower upon his wrist, which can be used to get him out of tighter situations. Boba Fett utilizes an EE-3 blaster rifle as his primary weapon, which grants him versatile range. He wears a jetpack, which increases his mobility and verticality, which also is equipped with a rocket that can be used to devastating effect. But that's not all. Fett also uses knee-pad dart rocket launchers, a flamethrower, a grappler, wrist laser, and wrist vibroblades. As you can see, Boba Fett just brings more to the table here. His arsenal allows him to effectively adapt to any combat situation, while Cad Bane's limited stock of weapons and gadgets forces him into similar strategies for every fight. I award Boba Fett the final point.
So, after 5 rounds, Boba Fett takes the win over Cad Bane by a score of 3-2. It was a hard-fought battle between two similarly skilled opponents, but in the end, Boba's equipment and armor just really set him apart from Bane.
But now it's your turn to let me know what you think. Did I get it right? Do you think Boba Fett would defeat Cad Bane in a fight to the death? Or would the blue-skinned cowboy get the better of Fett? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for all things Star Wars. I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the future.